I keep hearing if I want to lose weight or I want to get healthier, I need to not eat sugar. Stay away from sugar. Every diet is like, don't eat this, don't eat that, can't have sugar. How am I supposed to live like that forever? I like sugar. Wah.
We're walking and talking. We're walking and talking. We're walking and talking. We're walking and talking with Helen Ryan.
Hi, walkers and talkers. It's Helen. You probably heard that wow just before this, and that's me when people tell me I can't have sugar. Actually, I need to tell you a story, but first, if you're walking outside with me, just pick up a little bit of pace. You know the drill. Kind of warm it up nice and slow. Deep breath in through the nose. If you're working out inside, just kind of walk in place. And if you're just listening, hang out with us here, roll those shoulders when we do it, breathe when we breathe, and you're going to feel like $1,000,000. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through your mouth. This just popped into my head. So at one point, I went to the doctor a few years ago. It was actually for my back because I was having back pain. And the doctor started telling me about sugar and how sugar is bad and can't have fruit because he said fruit is the devil's candy. And I'm like, what? Anyway, so I had to go to my car to pick something up, and I walked past the break room. And in the break room, they had tons of donuts. The box was half empty. They had all kinds of fruit. And I'm like, so you're telling everybody not to eat sugar, but you guys have tons of sugar in here. That makes no sense at all. Needless to say, I did not go back to that doctor. So feel some strength in those legs. Squeeze your booty just a little bit. Shake out your upper body a little bit. Do a little shimmy. Shake out your hands a little bit. So today we are talking about sugar. Sugar, remember that song? Ah, honey, honey. It was the Archies. I thought it was the Beatles. I was incorrect. Let me just preface this with the fact that I am not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist. If you have diabetes or any other medical reason why you should not have sugar, just ignore this whole episode. Go listen to something else. Put on some kick-ass music. But if there's no medical reason why you can't have sugar, stay tuned. Pick up a little bit of pace now. Just a little bit. You want to make sure you can get your blood pumping, as I like to say. Get your heart rate going just a little bit. Nothing crazy yet, though. Because the older I get, the more of a warm-up I need. I've discovered that little not-so-great fact. If you want sugar, have some sugar. That's my motto for today, and that's actually my motto every day. Not tons of sugar, but just a little something, sometimes just to give you a little moment of happiness and just to give you a little bit of energy. Now, when I say have some sugar, that's unless it triggers you to just go crazy with it, because I have been there, done that, and sometimes I still do it every now and then, but I have gotten to the point mostly where I can have a little bit of sugar and I feel happy and I don't let it push me into a full-on binge. If it triggers you, I'm going to cover that in a little bit. The reason why I say eat sugar is because life is short, right? And you have to think about what your realistic goals are. If you want a six-pack, if you want to be super lean, you probably can't eat much sugar. It's empty calories, not enough proper fuel if you really want to be very lean and have more muscle. But if you just want to be healthy, if you want to enjoy life, you just want to feel good about yourself, it's okay to have a little bit of sugar. Now we're going to go a little bit faster. Come on, we can do it. Let's go for the sugar, shall we? Nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Roll those shoulders again. So when I started my more accidental weight loss journey where I ended up losing over 80 pounds, I started every day with chocolate. And you're thinking like, what? How could you start every day with chocolate? Well, not Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, which I do love, but I would eat plain oatmeal with milk for protein, and then I would add some 60% cocoa chocolate chips. And it really just gave me a good start to my day. And I had a saying I would say to myself that any day that starts with chocolate has to be a good day. Go just a little bit faster. Of course, yes, I prefer milk chocolate, and don't we all, to dark chocolate, but dark chocolate has quite a few health benefits. And there's two new things that I learned, and maybe you knew this already, but I did not, about dark chocolate, is that it contains flavonols, which can protect your skin against sun damage and improve the blood flow to your skin. Plus, flavanol cocoa can improve blood flow to your brain for 5 days. I'm like, what? Let's get into that chocolate right now. Of course, it needs to be dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, which is my favorite. But I can learn to live with it because dark chocolate also can help lower your blood pressure and improve several important risk factors for heart disease. It can increase your HDL, which is your yay good cholesterol, and lower your total LDL, which is your boo bad cholesterol. Hold on to your pace there. We're still going to be walking, and then in a minute we're going to pick it up into more of a game. I decided I'm going to play a game with you today. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And remember, if you're just listening to this and you're not walking, do the breathing with us because none of us get enough oxygen throughout our day. We're going to really try to expand those lungs when we breathe in. A lot of us don't have a real good relationship to food, and we don't have a real good relationship to sugar. Sugar's always been vilified, and we have that thought in our mind that sugar is bad for us no matter what, and no matter how much or how little we eat. We need to work on changing our relationship to sugar so that it stops triggering us to binge, and so that one day, one cookie will just be a cookie. One cookie will not be an open invitation to eat everything that's not nailed down for 48 hours, which I have done, by the way. Sugar is just sugar. It's not the enemy, and it's not a license to keep eating. Okay, we're going to go faster now, and we're going to play a little bit. So what I want you to do is go fast now for about 20 seconds. And go. Push it. Not like crazy fast, just enough to get your heart rate up. Good, hold on to that. Chase those cookies. And if you don't like cookies, well, think of it as something else. Alcohol does kind of break down into sugar in your body, so if it's a glass of wine, chase that glass of wine. And then you're going to slow it down just a little bit. But then we're going to go again right now. I know, that sucks, right? Go. A little bit faster. I'm just going to trick you. Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. I'm singing it again. I got distracted by that song as soon as I thought sugar. Push it, push it. Good. Hold on to it. And now you're going to slow it down just a little bit. And I'm going to trick you. You're not going to know when it's coming. Another deep breath in. Use the tools from episode 12 to kind of fake yourself out so sugar doesn't control your life. Remember, it's not the enemy, and the key really is moderation. Uh-oh, we're going to go again. 20 seconds. Faster now, faster. Push it. Do you like it when I trick you, or am I just being mean? I don't know. Because we're going to learn to enjoy the sweets that we eat, and we can learn to enjoy these little mean speed increases I'm giving you. Almost there. And now just slow it down. Okay, now you can mosey on about, but not too slow because we're still actually working. When you do eat sugar, learn to enjoy the sweets and the sugar that you eat. Don't get the stuff that's full of chemicals, not that crappy stuff, not the stuff from the dollar store. Eat something really good. Eat real food, real desserts, real chocolate. Just check the ingredient labels and see what is in it. Can you pronounce what's in there? You can try Belgian chocolate, Swiss chocolate, something that's going to light you up inside. But only have a little bit and enjoy it. Feel happy about it. Cherish it and appreciate that you have the opportunity to eat it. Let's not use sugar as a punishment. Let's not use sugar as a way to deflect the negative feelings we might have, or if we're unhappy with someone. Let's enjoy the sugar. Let's really feel a happy moment. Let's change our perspectives. Let's change how we feel about it. Have a little something and then go brush your teeth. Brushing your teeth is the number one secret that I have to get the taste out of your mouth and to keep you from eating more and to keep from triggering you to eat more. Slow your pace just a little bit now. Deep breath in and exhale. The important thing is to find a lifestyle that works for you, a way of eating that works for you. If giving up all carbs, giving up all sugar is going to make you really unhappy, then why do it? Why indeed? Now we're going to pick up a little bit more pace. We're going to go for about 3 minutes. Going to get that blood pumping. So on my dad's gravestone, it says, enjoy the life. And that was his motto, enjoy the life. He had his beer, he had his peanuts, and he had his wife, and he was really happy. He worked a job that he liked. He was very simple. He didn't have a lot of flash and big house and 12 cars. He just enjoyed the little things in life. On my gravestone, I wanted to say the same thing. I want it to reflect that I enjoyed my life. I don't need it to reflect that, oh, I didn't eat any sugar, I went to the gym 3 hours a day, and I just obsessed too much about everything I put in my mouth. I want to reflect the fact that I had a happy life, I had a balanced life, I got to travel, I had amazing kids, and I ate chocolate. So probably it should say, enjoy the chocolate on mine, because everybody who knows me knows that I love chocolate. Hold on to that speed now. If you feel like it triggers you, you may have to wait a bit before you have sugar. You may not be ready to be able to eat sugar and not continue on and not having it turn into several days worth of eating everything. If you feel that way, don't eat sugar for a while. Really get in touch with your body, see how you feel. And if it comes to the point where you feel like you can have a little bit of sugar and you're not going to make it into a big binge, then that's good. You may not be at that point. You may not ever get to that point. That's totally up to you. But if you've gotten to the point where you've lost some weight and you really feel good, you may be able to have a little piece of dessert at a party and it will all be okay. It really is about faking yourself out, but also listening to your body, listening to yourself, and knowing yourself. Nobody knows you like you know you. No weight loss coach, no weight loss program. Nobody knows your life, your desire, your needs, your schedule, how you handle stress. That's all up to you. And you do what's best for you. I like a little bit of sugar. I want some sugar in good chocolate. Okay, sometimes I eat Tootsie Rolls at Halloween, but they're not my favorite. And I certainly don't like Oreos, although in the past I've been known to eat Oreos, a whole box of Oreos, and I don't even like them just because there was sugar in there and I was angry at something. I don't know what. Hold on to your pace. Let's do 10 more seconds, a little bit faster now. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. You got this. And slow it down a little bit. Think about some of your favorite foods, some of your favorite desserts. One way that you can incorporate them into your life is to cut a piece off, maybe a half a slice or, quarter of a slice, whatever works for you. And then, as I said, brush your teeth or use really strong, disgustingly strong mouthwash because that burns your mouth. And then you're not going to want to eat anything because everything tastes like mouthwash. Isn't that clever, right? There's not a huge demand for mouthwash flavored chocolate. As far as I know, I haven't looked into it. There might be. We're going to go faster. There's a market for pretty much everything. Have you discovered that? It's kind of weird, but I guess that's what makes us all human. We're going to go 45 seconds. Get ready. I want you to really push it this time. I'm going to sneak it up on you and go. Push it strong. Relax those shoulders, relax your hands. Also relax your jaw because we tend to hold a lot of tension in our jaws. We don't even know it. So if nobody's looking, open up your mouth, open and close. Bah, 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 bah. And see if people call the police. What is that weirdo doing? Who knows? Roll those shoulders again. And I always say, check up your feet. Check out your feet. Make sure your toes aren't gripping. Squeeze your booty a little bit. Hold on to that pace. Got about 10 more seconds. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. We're almost there. We've got 5 more seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then slow it down. So you may ask, what about artificial sweeteners? Yes, Helen, what about those artificial sweeteners? And I'm going to say, run away as fast as you can. Artificial sweeteners are not good for you. They're made in laboratories. They are full of chemicals, and some have been known to cause cancer. Others have been known to cause hits on your brain. So you may want to research whatever artificial sweetener that you're using. I'm going to say always go with sugar, maple syrup, honey, before you reach for an artificial sweetener, because they are not good for you. Always go with the real stuff. You're going to go a little bit faster for a longer period of time. Hold that pace, squeeze your booty, strong legs. We're all familiar with NutraSweet, which is aspartame. It is the blue one. Splenda, which is sucralose, is the yellow one. Saccharin, which is sweet and low. Yes, the pink one. I'm like, what? Which one was that? The pink one. There is something I can't pronounce. I'm going to try it. Acesulfamine. Okay. This is why I'm not a scientist. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Sinet. I actually have never used Sinet, so I really can't speak for it, but NutraSweet used to give me really bad headaches. I try to stay away from all of it. Very alarming to me as I discovered that they use a lot of sucralose in pre-made bread products at the store, buns. Check the ingredients on some of the pre-made foods that you buy, and you would be surprised. Why would they put sucralose in there? Why would a regular bread product need to be sweet? And why would it need to have chemicals in there? So what about sugar alcohols and like stevia or stevia? I don't know, how do you pronounce it? I say stevia. No, I do not say stevia. I just said it. I say stevia. I'm just thinking of stevia and I'm like, I lied to you. I'm like, I say stevia. Stevia. I say stevia. Stevia has really not shown to have any adverse health effects, except if you eat a lot of it, it can cause stomach issues, which I can testify that did happen to me. And also, I can't pronounce it, erythritol, I think it is, another thing I can't pronounce. It's in different sweeteners and certain beverages to reduce calories. It can just cause some gastrointestinal distress, which I have also experienced. So I do check the labels for those things to make sure that they're not in there. And again, I just prefer some regular sugar. As my ex-mother-in-law would say, she would call it sugar. She was from Long Island, so she would say sugar. We're almost there. We have got just about 20 more seconds. Hold on to your pace. We're almost there, and 5 more seconds. You know what? Let's go 10 more seconds. I know. I just decided I was going to torture you today. Maybe I did not have enough sugar today. Do you think that was part of the problem? Okay, we're almost there. 5 more seconds. And slow it down a little bit. We're going to do one more set coming up of just some faster intervals. But before that, if you feel like sugar triggers you and you want to clear it a little bit out of your system, I have a free guide that I will link in the show notes and also on the walkingandtalking.show website, where you can cut down the amount of sugar that you've been eating and kind of clear it out of your system. And then you can take it from there and see how you feel. Do you feel okay with eating a little bit of sugar? Does it trigger you to eat more? Or are you okay with just having a little bit? And you just have to figure out for yourself what is best for you. As kids are fond of saying, you're not the boss of me, so I am not the boss of you. We're going to go 1 minute. I want you to go fast now and push it. And I am being bossy. Do you know how bossy I was? Hold on to that. Push it strong. And always remember to feel how good it feels to move your body. Connect exercise with something positive. Connect exercise with a good feeling. And then you're going to want to do more of it. My episode about making motivation talks about that and how you can use that to inspire you and to motivate you to move. Sometimes we just have a negative connotation and a connection with the word exercise, and we don't remember how good it feels to actually do it. You don't have to do HIIT, jumping and burpees and all the good stuff. Walking is amazing exercise. 5 more seconds, faster. And slow it down. And breathe. Take inventory of your body, take inventory of your mind, how you feel today, how's your energy level, good, bad, medium, how was your week? Talk to yourself, talk to me. You can always reach me through my website. You can message me on Facebook, you can join my Facebook group. Find people who are like-minded, inspire each other. With your friends and family, set walking challenges. Give yourself some kind of fun prize. Give yourself a day at the spa, a pedicure. Buy yourself something small that you really wanted. Just do something for yourself and reward yourself when you take care of your body, when you take care of yourself. Relax those shoulders, shake out your hands. If you're walking indoors or outdoors, make sure you stretch. We don't stretch enough. Make sure you do some stretches. You can just give yourself a little stretching routine that you make up. It could be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter as long as you kind of stretch out afterwards. And don't go from walking fast to suddenly sitting. That's why we cool it down. We warm it up, we cool it down. If you were climbing some hills today while we were doing this, your legs might just feel more tired, more heavy. So just make sure you stretch them out. If you have a foam rollers are amazing. If you don't have one, go get one, but not a super hard one, maybe one that's a little bit softer. Roll out your thighs, roll out the sides of your legs, roll out the back of your thighs, and roll out your calves. Calves get incredibly tight. You can roll your feet on a ball. Just do the little things that will help you take care of yourself. The little feelings that someone cares about us, even if that person is you, that really makes you feel good inside, and that will help you reach your goals. That will help you to not sabotage yourself and your health because you feel like someone cares. And you do care. You do care about yourself. Slow it down a little bit more now. Roll out your shoulders again, backwards and forwards. Big rolls. And I will see you next time.